Greetings everybody and welcome to Let's Play Spore, episode 8. We have just completed the tribal stage, so we actually got pretty much a bang on industrious tribe, which is pretty awesome. So, our tribal tactics have established the earliest cultural trait. It sets the course for our nation's specialty and the technological research. As our nation grows, our citizens will develop unique tools that will assist us and our civilization on the path to global domination. We need to use them wisely. Okay, so let's take a look at our tribal stage. So, we actually started off like a pretty friendly tribe, and then we kind of eliminated things when we needed to. So let's just go, we should be able to click and drag this along. So from the start of our tribal stage, we kind of got set up from our, we were pretty much right on the top there as our herbivorous self. We got some armor, we allied with these guys. I'm not sure why it went down then, but that's cool. We kind of gave some more gifts. Allied again, then we started turning aggressive, we started attacking. We gave some gifts just to hold these guys over. Then we started going right on aggressive and attacking these guys. We did lose a lot of tribe members though. You can see there was many deaths that happened. But we've made it, guys. We've made it through. And for some reason, we got 9 fish gathered right at the end, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, I think it's time to move on and start a civilization. Let's do it! Alrighty then. Your tribe now dominates this continent, ready to advance from simple village life to civilized city living ahead of the rest. Awesome. Right, okay, so we have got to design ourselves a town hall. Okay, well, I'm not very good at designing these things, but I'm going to give it a try, because it can be kind of fun. So it looks like the front of the thing is like determined via that entranceway there, so that's the front side. I think we should make like a castle thing, so we could have something like this. The main building is going to be like in the middle. That's like future-y. That's like cubicle. I quite like that one. Let's have that in the middle. So this can be this. Can we like make it bigger? Yeah, we can. There we go. So this can be like the main city hall part here, like that. And then we want it to be kind of grand and spectacular. So what have we got here? So we got like there's like castle ramparts and stuff, which I do want as well. So I'm gonna have those like. I do like castles, so I'm gonna have this, and then let's make that super tool like this. Oh yeah, let's do this. Let's do like a castle design. I quite like the idea of that. So, okay, sorry guys, I pressed the Windows key again. It's a common mistake that happens. I do apologise. Right, let's continue. So that's another tower that can go there. So we've how is that looking? Not bad, not bad. Let me move that over just a little bit so it's kind of meshed in with that one building. Right, okay, and let's have... Do we only have a certain amount of money to build this, or can we make it as big as we like? Okay, it looks like each of these costs a certain amount of money to put together, which is fine. So what else have we got? So we've got roofs as well. So there should be like a castle... Should be like a castle roof. Oh wow, I like that roof. I like that roof. Let's have this right in the middle, and then we'll zoom that up to size. Oh, I like that. That's like a little castle. That is awesome. And let's have... I want like a round castle roof if they got one, but it doesn't... Oh no, they do. Here we go. Oh yes, look at this. Proper castle design going on. Oh wow. There we go. We got a little castle underway. Right, now we should be able to have... so these are connectors and things like that, but I don't think we need those. That's kind of too much of a bother to worry about dealing with. Let's have a standard door. Make sure it's on the ground. There we go. So that's the door. That's like the door into the city hall when we are ready. So let's make it a little bit bigger and grander. We don't need any more doors, so let's go straight onto the windows. Right, what kind of windows have we got? Oh, I like these Spore-ish ones, which is pretty awesome. because we're not really a future-y race yet. We're just kind of just getting used to life as a civilization, you know. So let's have a window there. Then we can copy it. Okay, it's kind of lining it up in the middle for us, which is nice. So then we can copy it over here. Oh yes, here we go. This is looking nice. I like this. Good design. Okay, so yeah, that looks like a nice little castle thing. It might not be even Stevens, but it doesn't really matter. It'll do. Let's have like a window at the back. Let's have a couple of windows at the back. We could have one like that's like in the middle. We could make this like a little bit smaller. Kind of have it there. And then grab it, and then we can have it like there. There you go, so we've got a couple of nice little windows at the back of the fort, which is awesome. And now we've got like flags and decorations and things like that. So we got banners and things like that. That is awesome. So what we got? Like a radar dish. That's kind of a bit too futury for my build. What else have we got here? Let's see. I quite like these like heraldry kind of banners. They look pretty cool, so I'm definitely going to have some banners around. And there's like details as well. I think this is where you can add like walls and things like that, but let me go back to here, because I swear you can add like walls and stuff like that as well. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, no, it appears that I am wrong. I thought you could add walls and things like that, but that's okay. So there's some banners there. Yeah, let's have these as our banners. So we'll have like one up the top here. Okay, this is like really weird placement. Okay. Okay, these have to be attached to something. Okay, we'll have one banner up here as well then. And then we'll have this one like really tall above the rest. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Okay, is there any other little ornamentations we need to add to it just to make it a little bit nicer, or are we good? I think we might be good. Let me just check, actually. So these castle things, castle ramparts and archways and things like that. Can we get this basic one? If we put the basic one down, like here, we can make a wall because we can thin it out. There we go, we can make walls. We just need to thin it out like that. We'll turn it like this. And then we can like stretch it. We can stretch it like that. And kind of makes a wall like that. It doesn't look the best, but you kind of adjust it kind of just slightly. I think the walls need to be lower. Yeah, just little walls like that might be pretty cool. It kind of doesn't really mesh in too well, but it's alright. It doesn't matter too much. We can adjust some things. Like if I move that there and move the angle around just a little bit, like that, then we can kind of lower it like that. Actually, that might be. Is that going to be suitable, or are we not quite going inside? We need it to be a smidge longer. There we go. A smidge longer and a smidge back. There we go. That might do nicely. And then let's copy that one. Put it over this way, and then we'll do exactly the same this side. Just need to make it hit the front, like that. Okay, we need to angle it a little bit more. Kind of getting the angles right is pretty tedious work, I have to admit. Let's have a look. What does that look like? I think we got it pretty bang on there. It's not quite symmetrical, but again, that kind of makes it pretty cool. I quite like that design. Okay, let's go paint it as well. So I'm not gonna do all the sections. I'm just gonna choose a paint design, and I think that one. This is oh wow, that's good. That's good. I like that. Oh, how about cobblestone? Oh wow. Okay, no, I like this. This is like our cobblestone castle. Look at that, guys. Awesome. Okay, I think that's gonna do. That's gonna do for us. So I'm gonna. How do we save our design? I want to save this to the Sporepedia. My creations. Can I save it in there? I don't think you can. I think it must save when it happens. So I'm gonna call this Maxian Castle. I'm not going to give it a description or anything, so that's cool. So we are done, and here we go. Here's our castle, guys. So there we go. We want money. Money? Yeah, I agree. We want money. You will have money, my civilians. What else do we want? We should have a vehicle capable of harvesting money. I agree. Vehicles capable of harvesting money for everyone. Anything else? We should have pies. Wait, what? Nah, not pies. Here we go. Ah, there we go. And our town hall was erected. And for some reason they knew how to craft fireworks. But here we go, we are about to enter civilization. Awesome, awesome. So, oh, we actually have another design to do. So this is our trader vehicle. Okay, so we are an industrious type of city, so we want something that looks like it's capable of carrying a lot of loot. That's a battle-ready one. That's like we want one that kind of looks like a trailer, I think. But there's several pages of vehicles around here that we can use. So let's have a look. I mean, that looks like the Sleek Stream. Okay, that looks like it's more for boats, so that's okay. We don't want that. We want... Let's have a look. There's got to be some good design that looks like it's capable of carrying a lot of things. Probably something like this, even though it's more of a boat design. I reckon this could do. So if we have this like really long, like this, and we'll just literally have it a long wide thing, because this is like, we're like a trader civilization, so it's going to have to look like it's capable of carrying a lot of stuff. So now the cockpits, let's have a look. I like the look of, all of these look so cool. What's this one like? We could have one like that, like kind of lowered in a little bit, and we can have it wide like the front, but then less. Can we make it less lengthy? We can have it higher. Yeah, there we go. If we have it higher, then it'll almost look like a truck. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Right, so we got the cockpit done. Right, now the wheels. So now this is where it starts affecting things. So these will give us additional speed. But there's things that will give us additional health as well. So yeah, each of these have like the health and speed kind of thing, and you can see it over on the right. Like the health and speed, the economic power and things like that. So we are going to want some big trucker wheels. So I reckon, what I like the big, oh look at them spiky ones, those are cool. I think these ones would be pretty cool. So we can have, we'll have it like that. Oh yes, look at that, big old trucking wheels. So let's do that, and then we can copy that over. We'll have like two at the front like that. Are they lined up? Yeah, they'll do. And oh, what have I done there? I've actually pulled it out a little bit. We don't want that. We want to put it back where it was. And let's pull that one out just a bit so it's not clipping inside. And then we'll have one at the back like that. So our vehicle is a pretty big health and speed monster, but it has no trading potential right now. So now for the economic stuff, this is where we start adding the things in. So it looks like this is going to give us a lot of economic power. So each of these gives us a little bit, and then that's like 2, 3, and 4. Now, because we have the banners going, I quite like the idea of having banners and things like that. So we should have, actually, let's have a banner. Can we have a banner like on either side of it like this? If I turn it that way, there we go. So now we got like a banner, which looks really cool. Ah, that's cool. Let's have it like that. and a little bit lower so they can see out the side, like this. So this can be like the banner system on the vehicle. That looks cool. So yeah, it looks like the back is capable of like holding a lot of things. So now we have a good amount of economic power. Now this stuff is like additional windows and things like that. A ring of light, that's cool. And then these like little ornamentations and stuff like that, which don't actually add anything. But what I want it to look like is it's kind of got like a load of junk on the back that's being traded for, because we are like a trading civilization. So this stuff doesn't really affect things too much. But I definitely want it to look like it's got some grill power. So I'm going to add, like, at the front of this thing, I'm going to add like a giant grill. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's have it in a little bit. Now they're headlights, I wonder. I'm sure we'll find out if there are in a sec. Okay, so that's that bit. And now I can add like some random shapes on the back, just to make it look like it's kind of carrying some goods and things like that. So you can have this, like some cylinders on the top, make them a bit smaller. Actually, we can have the cylinders like, let's have like one cylinder there, and then we can kind of ornament it with some other things. So yeah, it's gonna essentially look like it's carrying a load of boxes and things like that. So then we can have like some small boxes on the back like that. I'm sure we can decorate this up later. Okay, I keep pressing the start button, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just something that keeps happening. I need to work out which key is which before I go pressing things. Right, and there's a ball thing we could have on the back. Okay, I want to give it actually some exhaust looking power. Oh, sturdy struts. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that looks like it can hold a good bit of weight on it. So if we have some sturdy struts like that, what does that do? Yeah, that kind of makes it look like it's. Oh no, I didn't want to drag that one. Let's put that back. That makes it look like it can handle like a lot more stuff. So this is like what keeps all the stuff inside. I like that. Okay, yeah, that's some sturdy struts for you. No, go smaller. I wanted bigger. And then we could probably have it so it's lower, but then make it even bigger so it's longer, like that. Oh yes, I like that. So it looks like it's kind of carrying stuff on the back. That's pretty cool. So this is our trader vehicle coming jam-packed with all kinds of goods and services and things like that. Now, can we get any like exhaust and things like that? So that's land stuff. What's that? Oh yes, we can get some awesome exhaust pipes as well. Let's just add these. We could add them like that, or we could add them to the back like that. Yeah, let's add them to the back. Why not? Nice, there we go. Exhaust heaters, that gives us a good bit of speed and health. So that keeps things looking good. How's our complexity meter doing? Not bad. Okay, so now we have exhausts equipped to this thing. Okay, I like the overall design of that thing, so that's pretty nice. Right then, let's go paint it. Right, what kind of colours can we have? So we can have like metallic-y colours. We can have some really weird colours. We can have some like cobblestone-y ones, which is really weird. That looks like crocodile skin almost. That's cool. Oh, this one looks like it's made of like reinforced metal. Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. I quite like that. Let's just see what other designs they've got. That's like army stuff. I quite like it, but it's more army driven, which I'm not so much of a fan of. I quite like that one as well. That looks like a big delivery truck of doom. Ah, yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. I quite like that. So it's carrying some like very important goods and things like that. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with that. So I don't know what we can name the land vehicles. I'll just call it the Maxian Trader. There we go. That will do, I think. Alright, so we are now done and prepared to enter the civilization stage. Now, I think this video has gone on for quite a while, but I will do a little bit of civilization stuff to begin with while we are going, so that'll be fine. But it'll only be some basic sorting, because then we'll have more time in the next part. Here we go! our vehicle looks awesome. It actually goes pretty well. Ah, look at this. This is our city, guys. The age of technology and transportation has arrived. Your city is the first to appear on the planet, but your species no longer speaks with a single voice. Soon, other cities will arise, built by factions of your own species. You must unify to advance. Alrighty then. Okay, so we control the vehicles and the city planning for the nation, starting with its first city. So we need to interact with other nations when they appear to begin our quest for global domination. Awesome. So this is our progress bar. Okay, so essentially the same thing. We have 10 cities we need to take over, and it begins with a single speciality, but you can add more by conquering other cities. You can move the camera freely around the world. Check cities and vehicles to give you given orders. Okay. So it looks like hold the left and right to pitch and rotate. Cool. Use the arrow keys to pan the camera. Okay, use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay, click on your vehicle with the left mouse button or drag a box around it. Right then. I'll just click on the left mouse. Awesome. Alright then, so this is our currency, spice. Look for a nearby spice geyser like this one and click on it to send your vehicle to claim it. It's become a valued commodity. So yeah, this is the purpose of those spice things that we found in the creature stage. They're actually worth something, and yeah, we need to try and capture as many of these as we can. Mining will help fill the coffers of your nation. Nice, okay. So our nation's goals are up here. So claim a spice geyser is the first one that we had to do. So off you go. Go to the right, please, and claim one. Let's look for some others while we're waiting. There's one there as well. Awesome. So the spice geyser you claimed has converted to your nation's identity color. To move the camera to it so we can begin building up our capital city. All right. Well, before we do that, I want to take over that one. While we're doing it, there's another tribe there that's going to soon form into a city. So while we have the opportunity, let me capture these as well. So our vehicle can go over there. Right then, let's build up our city. So now we need to start designing houses and things. So houses are for vehicles and things like that, and then we can add stuff. So buy vehicles, buildings, or civic objects, create an anthem, or outfit your citizens. Alright, so I think what we're going to do first is create ourselves a new house. Now, this is going to be, again, like the castle design, so these are going to be, it's going to be a lot more simple though. So I'm just going to have the house is going to be like this size, and it's going to be a lot easier to make now because I know like the size of the things. So we can have this on the top, and then I'm going to oh, okay, you can actually have a thing over it. I didn't realise that. That kind of controls length, width, and height. I should be able to raise that slightly. There we go. So this is what the houses are going to look like. They're going to have like a nice little. We're going to have a house with like a nice little weaver. And there's loads of cool stuff out here. I want one this side, so it can have like a nice little thingy here. Like that, there we go, and let's go back to the roof. Add a roof onto that. Oh, can we not add it there? Okay, now we should be able to. Oh, it doesn't like us adding the roof there for some reason. Okay, in that case we will stick with what we've got. What does this do? Oh, that raises and lowers it. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we can do that. Let's have it that. Yeah, that length will do. Yeah, I'm thinking so we can have it like a... Actually, no, I don't think I like that so much, now I think about it. Are there any other kind of... Why don't we actually have a similar design to the... other one, but we can use like a few different ones like this. So this is what the houses will look like to hold our citizens. So we can have one there, and then we'll have the roof again. So where's our roofs? Here we go. So one there. This one can have like a little thing on it, and then we can bring this one over. So there we go. We can have a roof with some tents, and then that one can have like a little tent like that. I like that. I like that. That's good. Right, so we are good for a roof. So let's add some doors and windows and things. So doors, again, we're going to use these classic style doors that we had before. And then let's add, so we'll have one door, and then let's add some of these windows to it. So we want one window there, to make it look a bit nice. One window there. So that's kind of just clipping with the top. Awesome. Then we can have some smaller windows at the top, like this. I like castles, so hence why I'm designing castles. And then we can have like a big window at the back, like in the right in the middle, like yeah, like a big one at the back like that. That looks cool. Okay, any other bits we can add for? Okay, this is like housing and things like that. I don't think this actually adds anything, just like makes it look a little bit nicer. So we can add, say, okay, it looks like you can place these like one at a time. So let's have some like, let's have like a flower bed there. Have a, can you add anything there, or is that for the ground? Looks like this is for the ground, so we can have like a let's make like a nice little entrance way, so you can turn it that way. Add a bit there. Oh, I like that. And let's copy that. And then we need to pretty much flip it. So it's just before it gets to there. There it is. And then we need to put that to that bit. Oh wow, that's cool. So that's like a nice little entrance way. And so yeah, I know this episode, guys, is mainly like designing stuff, but once we've got it all done, it's going to look pretty awesome. So we can have a tree there, just to make it look a bit nice, and then details. So this is where we add like balconies and things. So let's add, we could add let's add like a long balcony up here. So we should be able to like extend it a little bit. There we go. Oh, that looks nice. That looks cool. So these guys have got nice little balconies to look out of. There's a big window at the back, so they can kind of look out of there. Is there any other stuff we've got here? Oh, there's fortifiers stuff as well. So do we need that? No, we got plenty of castle-y stuff going on. All right, I think that is pretty much all she wrote for the design. I quite like it. I don't know if we need windows in the side, but we can always redesign it later. So let's call this the Maxian house. There we go. So that is looking good. And let's go paint the thing in the same colours as the other one. So there was some cobblestone design around here, wasn't there? There we go. That looks pretty sweet. I quite like it like that. Or should we use that one for the homes? Oh, that's a tough choice. That looks alright, but that matches the colour of the banners. Yeah, we're using this one. That looks better. That looks better. I like that. There we go. So we've got ourselves our own house. We can start laying those down. Let's do the entertainment centre. So this stuff is for entertainment purposes. So this one is going to be a quite simple design. I want to have this absolutely massive thing, like that. Absolutely massive one of these. So again, nothing too complex going on right now. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, this is going to be awesome. Okay, and then lastly, we'll raise like a little tent above it. Right, where is the front of it? There's the front there, so I see the front. So here we go, and now lastly we're just going to put the same style door on it as before. So we're going to go for this style door, and then all around it we're just going to have the windows. Oh, I just saw, guys, there was actually a nice little castle door that we could have had, but it doesn't matter. So I'll have one there. One there. And one there. There we go. And now there's specific stuff for the entertainment centre as well. So we could have like... Nah, this is... Bye! Need too much. But we could have like... have this on the side just to let people know it's an entertainment centre, so it looks pretty nice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll have that. confetti blower, a little puffer, and we've got some like plants as well that we can have. Oh, they kind of go on the side or the top, which is quite funny. Okay, well, there's actually no room to put these things, so I'm not going to add that. Is there any other little things we can add? Nope. Okay, that's our entertainment center, so we'll call it Maxian Leisure. There you go. Simple title, and let's paint it in the same color scheme as the last one. So I think we went for that one. I like that. That's pretty cool. So there's the leisure center done. And lastly, to end off the episode, I'm gonna work on this last one. Right, so lastly we are going to work on like the industrial one. So the industrial one, I want to be like a big old factory kind of thing. So let's have a few of these dotted around like this. But I want it to be kind of haphazard like this. And then we can turn that one slight angle. So yeah, now it looks a little bit haphazard, but that's the way I kind of like the design. So this is like the industrial thing. So we can have one there, and then we can have one kind of over here, and then we're going to make these all different heights. So this is going to be like a really tall one. That's going to be the tallest it can be. That's going to be, I'd say, semi-tall. That's going to be like that kind of thing. So this is like the workplace kind of thing that we're doing now. And then that one is going to have another. I think we can stack more than one. There we go. So that's going to have another floor stacked over, and so is that one. But that's going to have like a smaller top. There we go. So that's kind of looking a bit more industrial now. And then let's have these castle roofs on. There you go, so 45 for you, regular for you. Then we can have regular for that one, and that needs to be a little bit smaller. Just so it's kind of a similar size and dimension. And lastly we'll have that one there. So again, make that slightly smaller so it looks like a... Yeah, this is looking good. I like this. Okay, so now we need to get like a door in for each one of these. So we've got like a door for that building. Oh, these castle doors, they look cool. So I have a door for that one, a door for that one. Let's have another main series door for that one. Let's make that door a little bit smaller so that the Maxians can fit through, and so it's not taking over the entire space. And then we'll have another door. Hang on, am I running out of money here? Oh no, it's the complexity meter is slightly too high. That's cool. Then we'll have a little door for the side of that one. So that's like the service tower or something. Not sure what that is, but yeah, we need to get the windows on pretty quick. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do much. So we'll have a window there. Oh, the complexity meter is too much. Okay, in that case, let me put that one there for a sec, get rid of that one, put that one there like that. That should lower it enough to now have some windows. There we go. So now we can have like a window up there, like overlooking, like that's like the head office is up there. I don't know why those windows are so much more complex. Maybe they take more graphical stuff to load. But to be honest, windows aren't really that big of a deal. It's like a factory place, so that's like the boss's room right there. That's kind of outlooking like that. That'll do, to be fair. And what things have we got here? Ah, look at these, like artisan mill. We got fission stations. That's cool. Carbon vents and things like that. That's cool. I quite like the artisan mill. Yeah, I quite like that. So that's like the mill tower there. Plasma still. What else have we got? Power converters. So we can have one of those like. Have one of those like in the ceiling, like that. A little power converter going on there, and a spotty light which is coming off from the. Let's have it like there. There we go. So let's have a couple of these spotlights. Actually, I quite like them. So I have one there, Just make it a bit... I quite like a haphazard design. So there's our industrial centre, guys. It's got that, a power converter, some little spotty lights and things. I like it. Right, so are we going to have it in this style? Or are we going to have it in this style? Because that looks cooler and more industrial-like. But that one looks more retro. And I think I do like the look of that better. So we are going to choose that one. So name that one, and that's going to be the Maxian Workaholic. Done! Right. There is the design all complete for our items. Right. Before I do anything, I am going to save it. Because I don't want to lose all this progress and have to do all that again, because it won't be as good. Right, so that is all saved. Right, guys, I think then, before we end the video, I'm going to just start building the city. So, this is the way the things work. So, the houses are used to have more vehicles, and it increases income when linked with a factory, and it increases the vehicle count. Now, these keep the citizens happy, but you need to place them beside houses. They don't do well when placed next to factories, and this increases income, but also lowers happiness if near entertainment. So, the first thing we want to do is have this coming in, and it's kind of a... Actually, this way is going to be better if we have it there. So we can have a house there. Okay, this is actually not so good because we don't have much there. So let me add one there, and let's add an entertainment thing there, because that'll at least keep the citizens a little bit happy. Actually, we can add 2 entertainment centres and keep them good, because sometimes when they're super happy, they will actually give out more stuff. So if we have one there, just trying to think of the best way to have these situated, because that unlocks that, but that's not good for that. Actually, we should have the factory there and the entertainment centre there, because that's linked. That's not linked though. Okay, I think we should have a second one there. That doesn't do anything right now, but later on it will. Okay. There we go, we've come out of our city and we're looking good. Alright guys, so with that ends this episode of Spore. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next part. Bye!